I think the ex should just take a step back. Yes, we know you have a kid.
That means the gentleman is going to have to put his foot down and know.
Yes,
This
the
is
both of them
we were
need
together.
A well-defined relationship.
Find
co-parent.
where it is and co-parent.
Co-parent. Take a both of
Yes,
you.
you don't have to
Take
agree
a
with the
step
wife.
back.
You don't have to like her, but she's my wife.
Yeah,
This is our
she comes
child.
first.
These are the
That's
boundaries.
That's the boundaries.
Boundaries.
We're co-parenting. We have to work together as a co-parent. For
Yeah,
the
can you
sake,
please?
sorry,
Yeah.
for the sake of that child, not for you.
Hmm.
It's just for the child's sake. But if you cannot co-parent for the sake of that child, then we have to go outside and seek
Help.
help.
Because I was going to come to that. Eventually, I think the first thing you want to do, if you see or find out that you're in a relationship and you're married, and you're still finding yourself or your way back to your ex, I think the first thing you need to do is really seek help. Advice maybe from your father if you have one, or someone that you truly respect, your mom or your somebody very or actually
someone
just
that you
seek
don't
help
know.
from
Professional.
counseling,
Yeah.
a counselor,
Or
right?
spiritual guidance.
That's right. You or your spiritual head or whoever you know is very responsible can give you that best advice or counseling. You seek because it's a terrible situation.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen countless numbers of times. Because the truth is, you're not just destroying yourself, you're destroying other people's emotions. Your wife, your children that are coming, or the ones that are already there. It's not a comfortable situation. And I see that the world is changing, and now most women who are out there calling themselves exes are so angry that you left them for somebody else. And you know what? They're coming with all the venom that they have.
Yeah.
Okay? Especially when you're still coming back to them.
Yep.
It's like your wife is worthless.
Yeah.
And that's telling me it's okay to do whatever I want to do to your wife.
That's
And
right.
that means you don't respect your children either, because if you're coming back to me, that means that, well, I can do whatever.
That's
I can
right.
call her up, I can harass her. and
It
you're not gonna
happens.
do anything about
That's right.
And it's easy for the ex to stop your wife on the way and said, "Oh,
That's
your
what she
house-
just said. Harass.
Harassment. Your
Harassment.
your husband was in my house last night. I can send you a video.
Yeah.
I can send you things to prove to you." And in your head, it's like,
And you know the most painful aspect is like you don't have have control over your home. Your husband has no control, because every woman wants to see her husband as a macho king. You have control over everything. Why do I have to deal with your ex? Remember too, some women came from somebody else. They were someone else's ex, and they didn't bring that to your home. And you have to rub this on their faces. Sometimes it happens, it goes both ways. Don't get me wrong. Some women still keep their ex-boyfriend.
yeah.
And then
That's the truth.
And it's the same thing.
Or ex-man friend, or whatever you want to call it. Like, they do that as well. But it is more with the men than the women, because you know society, right, will come down your throat
When it
if
comes to a woman.
when it comes to a woman keeping her ex and all of that.
Unmarried.
Nobody will tolerate that.
Nobody
No
will.
family person is going to take that. But it becomes like a bit tolerable
When it
comes to the men having,
It's
keep-
expected.
like it's
something-
expected.
It's like it's expected.
They'll
Like,
say,
that's
"Oh, maybe the
thing.
woman is not doing something right. That's why he went."
Some of
away."
his friends even go
Ex.
to pay the ex a visit.
And even advising like, "Oh, if
You
see
know,
it,
meet me there.
Meet me there in your
Meet
ex
me, I'm at
place."
your ex's
Yeah.
place. Let's
Oh,
hook up there.
thank
We
you.
have drinks and all of
And
that.
all that.
You know her favorite pepper soup? She's making it, or her
Let's go there.
grilled fish.
Yeah.
You're
And some
having
of
a
them always
barbecue.
say, "Oh, maybe they put the blame on the woman,
The wife.
the wife.
She
Maybe
done.
she's not doing something right in her home. She's not giving him the attention or what he deserves, the respect and all that." And sometimes a woman can be.
Why is that? Because there's comparison. You gave the platform for other people to compare your wife and your ex. If you were strong enough, if you had set boundaries, if you were firm enough to tell your friends that, listen, hey, I'm married, it's over. Regardless of the situation you find yourself, whether you got married because of religious reasons, or whether you were immature, whether she has whatever it is, for whatever reasons, friends, family, money, whatever it is, you made a choice. Stick to your choice. You made a decision to get married. Move on. Don't you think that why like it comes back to, why did you really get married? What is the word marriage? What is the meaning of that word marriage for you?
It means a lot of things for different people.
So women, we should really ask questions before we get married. What does marriage mean to you as a man? I think we need to ask. And the man should ask the woman, what does marriage mean to you? You need to understand what marriage is all about, what it is, the definition of being married.
Or your situation.
So that when other situations come up, you'll be able to
work together.
Exactly. Because you already know what it is you're walking into. Not that I was being blindfolded, I really didn't understand. I got here and I was rushed into it. I was immature. My family wanted me to come in. You got pregnant. So many excuses.
But the thing is that it's not your family going into the marriage. It's you.
Yeah, but what is going through my mind, and I'm sorry I have to take this from you, is you got the pictures ready. You did the flowers, you invited people, you posted this on I'm getting married, you got the venue, you both planned it together.
I think it's just because people are getting married. My friends are getting married. I just want to get married too. I'm not.
That's what we're saying.
So some people just feel like
that's why we're saying seek counseling.
Yeah.
Ask questions, because not just people can make the mistake. If your friend was jumping into a furnace, a big furnace, fire, would you do the same? That's right. Would you do the same and say, oh, because my friends are doing it, I should do it? I should just jump in there and get burnt. You're not gonna do that. And so what you have right now is your dignity.
Yeah.
What your wife has is her dignity. Because not all married people are practicing what you're practicing, and that makes it so difficult for others to understand and accept what you're doing.
And the other thing I wanted to ask, when you get married and you said till
death do us part,
what do you understand by till death do us apart?
I think people just recite with
like a poem, just a song that till that do like no.
Wait, the pastors or the spiritual guide said this, and I was supposed to repeat it. So I repeated.
You repeat it. Okay.
So sometimes we just go with the flow,
and
I think we're just flowing.
Because there was this lady was getting married. Sorry to say that, but there was what the pastor said to her. I show you the video. That was like, will you honor your husband with your what is this word they use? I don't want to use the other word.
Okay, so
you honor your husband with your temple or something?
No. With your
body, whatever.
With your body.
Yeah.
But he didn't put the word body.
Okay.
He put the other word with your
whatever.
Yeah. Too. She was like, she hold on and was like, excuse me, why would you say that? And he's like, you're supposed to honor your husband
with everything.
But why do you specify that particular part?
Does it mean that women don't? Because I'm trying to understand. Does it mean that women hold back that particular part?
Yeah, she was trying to do it, but the guy, sorry, I'm deviating from what we're talking about. But the guy was like, you don't supposed to say that. You have to say with her body and soul. But everything, but don't
be specifically say different things.
So it get me asking, why would he?
Okay, maybe because in their mind, or is the guy officiating asking that kind of question because in his mind he's giving everything but not that part. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they are holding back. Is it what he's trying to say, that men hold back?
Or women hold back?
Or women hold back that particular part?
I think it's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, but we give everything.
But she
That's
said she's
what marriage
giving
is.
everything.
That's right. He shouldn't be specific about a particular part of the
Part
body.
of the body.
It doesn't make any sense to me anyways.
But people look at it and laugh at it. I was like,
I don't find it funny.
I don't find it funny.
But that's the thing though, because we don't have to address certain things when it happens, and then people look at it as one of those things.
Or it's one of those. It just happens. It's something that's the norm.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, they call his name. He's so stubborn. I think it's just the face. He will get over
joking.
it, and your wife is pregnant. And then the first child comes, the second, the third,
but
he's still going back
to
there.
the ex.
And then when he can't, because you can't keep a lady for too long, she wants to be a wife too. She wants to be there. I want to have it all.
So
and so
it's
she
either you get rid of the wife,
or you just
get rid of.
or I get rid of you.
But some ex.
get rid of both of you.
But some ex will try to get rid of the wife.
That's what I
to come
mean.
into the shoes.
What are we talking about? But things have changed. These are different scenarios, right? The ex wants to get rid of the wife to come in. And sometimes now, these days, what we read in papers and we see, people don't get rid of anybody anymore. It's like, move. I'm coming in.
That's it.
Where the hood you all at?
Only that. This is
my home.
Your home is my home because this is your husband's.
Our home.
Our husband's child. This is our husband's child.
Husband,
So I'm bringing our husband's child
to his father's house. Or they say they bring it to their father's house. My son has the right to be here because he's the son of the husband.
And you know what? It's so funny that's why sometimes some women actually have to pray hard.
Yes.
That I don't know. I think when you're praying that this man get married to you and you're getting ready, please also pray for the other woman to find somebody else. Let her find somebody else.
Let us seek advice before you get married.
Yeah.
Because if he has an ex and they're still really close
and they're attached to each other.
Twice.
No, but then prayer.
Yes,
pray so that God can give her own.
And
so
then
she can move on, so that she
well.
doesn't look too much
on your
exactly. So that
your husband to be.
Yeah.
You're right. Because I think as you're praying for yourself, now you have to pray double
prayer
for two. Okay, for yourself and the other woman. Because if your husband can't move on, if he's possessive or the other lady cannot move on,
or she's possessive,
they're going to be in your relationship, your marriage.
Everything.
It's like they're married to the man as well. Okay, and if they have kids, well, unless she's married, and sometimes when they get married, they divorce on the other end, they come back because they have a kid for your child, your husband.
Ooh.
You know, they call, they tell you, listen, my child is doing something, there's a graduation. Please, I don't want your wife coming there. I don't want drama. I just want you there. Because she just wants to be with you alone. So, too many things.
Some people, when a woman said that to you, I don't know, some men, why don't you go with your wife and say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We are a couple
We're a couple now. I have to come with my wife. You rather leave, take it?
But some men, in some situations where their child is with their ex, and their ex doesn't want their wife, and if you don't do what they want, you can't see your child. They use the child as
a bait.
Yes, as bait. And then if you don't do what I say,
you're
not gonna have access to your child.
Or they take you to the government and report the
child
support. Yeah. And you're not taking care of the kids and everything, and that will become another.
And that truly happens when the other woman hasn't had a baby or a child. It happens at that point. Maybe she's not pregnant yet, or she's finding it difficult to get pregnant, and so the ex will use the child she has for the man as ransom.
Yeah.
I need this. I want to buy the latest vehicle. We want to live in the latest house because she has seen that your wife is driving the latest vehicle, or she sees that you're living in a good place. She wants to have the same because she has a child for you.
Or she can say, oh, your wife is the barren one. I'm the first person to give you a child. You see this woman,
or I'm the first person like, no, you can have a child.
They can have a child. Do you know whether she even have a womb?
That's the thing, because there's no discipline. There is no set boundaries. There are no set boundaries, no discipline, no counseling. And this is not just one time. It has to be ongoing. Because when you have this kind of situation, it's not something that you just sweep underneath the carpet, because it's going to come back and bite you in the butt later. And this is not just for the man alone, and also for the wife. If you're in a situation like this, or you notice that your man, your husband is still going back to his ex, you don't bother about what they're saying or doing. This is the time for you to call him and define and redefine what your marriage or your relationship with him is all about. If you need to put in, invite your pastor, your imam, your church leader, your whatever religion you belong to, do it. If you need counseling, professional help, do it. Go there, get some help, talk about it. The worst thing you can do is just fold your hands and keep quiet. It will not work. It does not disappear. It will never disappear. It's a huge problem. Don't be wishful or thinking that it's going to just phase off, because it does not. It remains there until you take the time to tackle it. It remains there. If you want to pray about it, pray about it. If you have people that you trust that you want to tell about this, do it. And this man, please, you're hurting people. You're hurting the one person you're supposed to be protecting, who happens to be your wife. And if you have children, you're bringing them into a situation that is not supposed to be. At what point do you really want to move on? And I know there are people who will watch this and say, okay, some people are doing very fine with that. Some people are married to 2, 3, 4 wives. But that wasn't the definition when you were walking the woman down the aisle. That's what we're talking about. What kind of marriage are you getting yourself into? I think it is about time women start asking, what type of marriage are we getting ourselves into? Is it an open marriage? Which means you're free to do anything you want to do. You can go back to your ex, you can have new girlfriends or things like that along the line. Or is it a closed marriage where it is just you and I and our children? Whatever it is, it's just you and I. The marriage has to be defined right from the onset. I think you ladies will agree with me. It's a lot to talk about. There's a lot happening, and people are hurting themselves on a daily basis as a result of what is happening right now. The topic again, if you're just joining us, is why some men keep their ex or exes after marriage.
Because sometimes there's more than one.
But at the same time,
that's right.
There's another
more than one.
But at the same time, with this thing can drive somebody to commit suicide.
That's right.
A lot.
It's mental.
It's mental health.
You have to
can cause a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. You can cause
mental health, depression, big time. And some people just walk with that as a shield on them and just try to smile and go about their day. But there's some things in them that would affect. It's affecting them. It's broken. It's affecting them, affecting the children.
Go cry and cry and cry. It's still not good. And one morning the person will wake up and you hear that person is gone.
Yeah.
So that affects a lot.
Or blood pressure.
Of thinking.
Heart attack. A lot of stuff. Yes. And you find that young ladies these days, there's a lot going on. You have to guard your heart. You need to define your relationship. There was a video I put up, one of my videos. You need to go watch that video, how to treat your marriage as a business. And also, what you need to know before you get into a relationship, a marriage. It's when you talk about marriage is something different from just, because that's the reason why you made it a marriage. It's not just a marriage. You could have kept the relationship going. You truly don't have to marry somebody. If you were enjoying the other lady, your ex, you could have kept it that way and still kept your
Marriage.
wife. And not a wife, she should have been your girlfriend, like your wife when your wife was still your girlfriend.
Mistress.
Or you could have left her as your girlfriend and the other one as your girlfriend,
Yeah.
not mistress.
No,
Because
'cause I still cheated.
you were dating.
I'm being honest. All of it still cheating. If you're keeping 2 girlfriends, you're still
You're
cheating.
Yeah.
But it would have been better.
No, it's not.
No, it's okay.
No,
it
some
would have
people
been
will look
better.
at the wife is there and I have a mistress as
Oh, you don't understand where I'm coming
No,
from.
she's honest.
I'm
she's
saying
that.
before they got married, right?
They were
He
girlfriend
could have been
boyfriend.
keeping the lady he got married to and
As
also
the
kept
girlfriend.
his girlfriend as a girlfriend. So you have 2
girlfriends. Oh yeah,
It
that
would
makes
have been
sense.
better.
It would have been
But-
better than
Than having a wife and a
girlfriend.
mistress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would have been better just to have 2 girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still got all that issue still because your girlfriend can be the only girlfriend.
That would have been a different topic actually. That would have been a different topic,
God.
right?
Yeah.
Because that would have been a different. Now we'll be talking about something different
Yeah.
from what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
But as the case may be, you know, yeah, I'd rather you just have a girlfriend and have another
I think
girlfriend
that-
than taking the step to marry one and
put
keep the other one. It's not fair on the part of the other person as well. You know
If
what I
you're
mean?
to-
I don't
No,
think
no, no.
about that.
But what has me is you made your choice. You should live with it.
Yeah.
You
Right.
made your choice to marry. You should live.
You cannot have your cake and have it all.
Nope.
And girlfriend, if you're an ex, please, the dignity still lies on you to move on.
Yeah.
Move on, forget what he's telling you, let him stay where he needs to stay. You deserve better.
Yeah.
And you wife, you deserve better. Yeah, what I would need for you to do is actually seek counseling. Find a way to talk to your husband, make things happen in your home without paying attention to the other party.
Mm-hmm.
The other party should move. It's gone, dead, gone, not even alive at all. Okay? And so I wish you well. If you're going through something like this and you want to shoot us an email, you can actually send the email to, we'll leave it in the description box below. And we thank you for watching and we hope that you continue to watch. And if you find this clip very interesting, please do not hesitate to share with your friends, like it, give us a thumbs up, and like I always say, subscribe so you get notified, because there's so many topics that I and some other women and these beautiful ladies here we're bringing a lot. Trust me, and we're going to be digesting it. We want to see what you feel, what your take is, and so leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Until next time, keep it real and be yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.